Yo no estaba de acuerdo en
I
que
didn't want her to
hiciera eso.
abort, but I understood why she wanted to because of the life we were living.
Por la vida que, y
And there was a day
hubo un
that I
día
was
que
convinced
me
and she asked me to give
convenció,
her the
me dijo que
money.
le diera el dinero. Fuimos al
We went to the
lugar
place.
y nos dijeron pues
They
que
told us we
teníamos
had
que
to bring
traer a
somebody
alguien
who
que
spoke
hablara
English.
inglés. Al salir de ese
When we
lugar,
left the place,
me encontré
I
a
found
Emily y a
Emily
Mike.
and Mike.
Empecé a contarles la
I
historia
began to tell them the story of everything we had lived
la
before.
trayectoria que habíamos vivido.
They
Nos
asked us
preguntaron
what
qué
type
tipo
of
de
help we
ayuda
wanted,
queríamos y
and we
nosotros
told them.
les dijimos.
They began by telling us that the Lord would not be pleased if we were to abort the baby.
Que ese niño. Entonces, Emily y David
Then they
nos-
told us
nos
that they were going to
dijeron
help us
que
find
ellos
an
nos iban a
apartment.
conseguir un apartamento. Y yo en
I
ese
remember at
momento
that
solo
time I only had
tenía
$300.
$200. Y
David
fue
went with me
a la
to the
oficina
office
y
and
llenó la
he filled out the
aplicación,
application and
se
put
puso-
himself as a reference for
se
me.
puso él.
He told me that
Entonces,
to
recuerdo
give
que-
those
que
$300 and God was going to provide the rest.
Un día sin-
And one day
sin
when I wasn't
esperarlo,
expecting it, David sent
envió a
Emily
con un cheque de $1,250
with a check of $1,200
para mi apartamento.
for my apartment.
Entonces
Then that's when we decided that we were not going to
no hicimos eso.
abort
Íbamos a hacer de
Jose David.
a José David.
I had my doubts, and I entered the room and I remember that I refused. I was like, I gotta think about it because they tried to poke me with a needle. They said, okay, we need to do some blood work on you. And I said, no, I'm not gonna do it right now. I don't know how sterile you guys are. I'm just gonna think about it. I walked out and I went down the stairs and I was crying, again, emotional and everything. And I felt that I need to hear the other story, the other side. Okay, I want to do an abortion, but if I really want to do it, I'll do it regardless. So I want to hear what's the other way. It's got to be a way other than abortion. She said, that your kid, your child have a heartbeat by now. And that just crushed me. And I was like, wow, I do have something growing in me. Right there, I was a mother. I remember seeing the horrible pictures of the aborted kids. And I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I killed a child once before, and I'm not gonna do it again. And I left. And then I met with Barb. She and Greg and their kids, they had a major effect on me, my family, Aiden. And she kind of took me under her wing. She did. She took me under her wing. I didn't know nothing about babies. I knew what's a diaper, but I didn't know how to operate all that stuff. I had, when I needed mattresses in this house, you guys gave me mattresses. Anything that I needed, when I was home with a kid and didn't had food because I didn't have time to go and take the baby out, and after labor, you guys came and cooked for me food and deliver it, and and I just don't think that I would ever had such a, somebody to treat me like that.